Most women spend hours getting ready before they walk into a room. The outfit, the hair, the makeup, everything perfectly in place. But here is the truth nobody tells you. By the time a man says a single word to you, he has already decided how he feels about you, not based on what you planned, not based on what you perfected, based on something else entirely. Pay attention, because by the end of this video, you will understand exactly what men are watching in the first 5 minutes, and most women have absolutely no idea. Most women believe attraction starts with looks, and yes, looks get his attention. But what keeps that attention, what actually makes him lean in, that comes from something deeper. Men are observers. They read energy before they read words. They pick up on patterns before you even finish your sentence. And in the first 5 minutes, they are quietly building a picture of who you are. Not who you pretend to be, who you actually are. So if you have ever wondered why some women walk into a room and immediately command respect without saying much, this is why. 1. How you carry yourself when nobody is watching. Pay attention to this. Before a man approaches you, he watches how you move, how you sit, how you hold yourself when you think no one is looking. A woman who slouches, constantly checks her phone, or looks unsure of herself sends a quiet signal. She is not fully comfortable in her own skin. A woman who sits tall, moves with ease, and looks present tells a completely different story. She does not need to say a word. Her posture already spoke. Men register this instantly, not consciously, instinctively, because confidence reads before it speaks. The shift is simple. Before you walk into any room, decide how you want to feel, not how you want to look. Your body follows your internal state, and that energy is the first thing he notices. 2. Whether you smile with your eyes or just your mouth, listen carefully. There is a difference between a polite smile and a real one, and men feel the difference immediately. A forced smile closes you off. It signals performance. It tells him you are managing the moment, not living in it. A genuine smile, one that reaches your eyes, signals warmth, ease, and openness. Psychology calls this the Duchenne smile. The muscles around the eyes activate only with real emotion, and people read it unconsciously. He may not know why he feels comfortable around you. He just does. You do not need to smile more. You need to smile when it is real. Authenticity draws people in faster than any expression you practice in the mirror. 3. How you respond when you are caught off guard. This is the one most women completely overlook. Watch what happens when something unexpected occurs. A spilled drink, an awkward silence, a comment you did not expect. Most women panic, over-apologize, or laugh nervously, trying to smooth it over. But a woman who handles the unexpected with calm, who responds instead of reacts, she creates a completely different impression. Men are quietly testing for this, not deliberately, but emotionally, because how you handle small pressure tells him exactly how you handle real pressure. And a man who is thinking long-term is paying close attention to this. The shift is staying grounded in small moments. You do not need to have the perfect response. You just need to not lose yourself. That composure is what he remembers. 4. How you treat people who cannot do anything for you. Pay attention because this one reveals everything. In the first 5 minutes of being around you, he is watching how you interact with everyone. Not just him. How you speak to a waiter. How you acknowledge someone being ignored in the room. Whether you make people feel seen or invisible. Character is not shown in how you treat people with power. It shows in how you treat people with none. A mature man knows this, and he is watching. If he sees warmth, he feels safe. If he sees dismissal, he starts building distance, even before the conversation with you goes anywhere. You cannot fake this one, and you should not have to. Be the woman who treats people well because it is who you are, not because someone is watching. That is what actual class looks like. 5. Whether you are present or performing. Listen carefully. This is the final one, and it is the most important. There is a certain kind of woman who is always slightly outside the moment. She is thinking about how she looks, what to say next, whether she is making the right impression, and men feel that distance, even when everything she says sounds right. Then there is the woman who is simply there, listening, responding to what is actually happening, not managing the moment, living in it. That presence is magnetic, it is rare, and it is impossible to fake for long. A man does not remember exactly what you said in those first 5 minutes. He remembers how it felt to be around you, and a woman who is fully present makes him feel like he is the only person in the room. That feeling is what he chases. Not the outfit, not the words, the feeling. And presence creates it every time. Listen carefully because this is where everything comes together. Men do not fall for the version of you that you performed. They fall for the version they felt. Posture, a genuine smile, composure under pressure, how you treat others, whether you are actually present. None of these require perfection. None of them require you to become someone else. They require you to stop performing and start living in your own skin, fully, calmly, without apology. Because the women who naturally draw the right men are not the most polished ones in the room. They are the most real. And when you stop trying to be impressive and start being present, everything shifts. That is when he notices. That is when respect forms. That is when attraction becomes real. Stay sharp, protect your standards. See you in the next one.